Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Rabbi.
There's a rabbi in Alaska. His name is Rabbi Greenberg. He says one day, this is years ago, he gets a phone call from a tourist. You know, they have the boats that come in, the tours that come to Alaska. He says, "Oh, I'm so excited." Someone answered the phone. Says, I'm a tourist. I opened the phone book. I said, I have to find somebody Jewish to talk to. I saw this Chabad here. It's great. So he says, I want to tell you something about your Rebbe. He's a very, very, very special person. So he says, okay, obviously you have a story. What's your story? So he says, I am a rabbi in New Haven. This guy says, I'm a rabbi in New Haven. And there was a Chabad rabbi that came down there. His name was Rabbi Hecht. And Rabbi Hecht decided one day that there has to be a Jewish day school there. So he calls up this rabbi, tells this rabbi, listen, I need to open up a Jewish day school, but we have no funds. I want you to give me your 10 biggest supporters. Give me their phone numbers. You're going to call them up first. You're going to tell them that we're opening up a Jewish day school. They should donate handsomely. So he said, okay, I think it's a good idea. Definitely we need a Jewish day school here. He called them up first. He called them up afterwards. And they were also inspired with what Rabbi Hecht's plan was and the Jewish day school. That they donated like it was a very, very big success. To the point that even the Jewish Federation was shocked how one man was able to pull off such a fundraiser. Anyway, Rabbi Hecht comes back to this rabbi and says, thank you so much. You have no idea what you did. But if there's anything I could ever do for you, let me know. He says, yeah, there is something. He says, I want you to arrange that I should get a personal meeting with the with Chabad Rebbe, with Rabbi Schneerson. So he says, listen, I'm going to try. I can't guarantee you. It's not up to me. I can make the request. So he said, okay. So he called up the Chabad headquarters. He says, listen, I have a rabbi to help me out and this and that, and he wants to meet with the Rebbe. This was during the time that the Rebbe was still meeting with people, so he was somehow given a spot, and he came to the Rebbe. He came to the Rebbe. He's a rabbi. So he asked the Rebbe, says, Rebbe, between the question, I have a question for you. All the Hasidim, all the Hasidic sects, all the different Hasidim today, they all originate from the Baal Shem Tov. They all originate from the Baal Shem Tov. And the Baal Shem Tov says they should love every single Jew. So how come we don't find that the other Hasidim, they go out and they search and they do like the Chabad does the outreach? How come? They all come from the Baal Shem Tov, and this is the Baal Shem Tov's train of thought. This is his thesis. So what's going on over here? So the Rebbe says, the truth of the matter is everybody follows the Baal Shem Tov. The only difference is, sometimes you can learn how to swim, you learn all the rules and everything, but if you never jump into the water, you don't go out there, it's not going to happen. The only difference is that Chabad, we push everybody into the water. So they have to swim, so they get out there. But this is really something that we can learn in our own lives. A lot of things that we learn, it's theory. It's theory. It's good ideas, we know about it, but we're not necessarily applying it in our lives. So it's important that whatever we learn, we have to also try to apply in our lives. When we apply it, then the thing becomes alive. So Hashem should help. We should be able to learn, but we should be more important that after we learn, we should be able to make action, we should be able to apply it, and we should see all the blessings, B'karav Mamish. Amen.